I am sex worker and I have a lot to confess. People think they know what my work means. They think they know who I am because of it. I live in a place where what I do is legal, yet legality hasn't protected me from the way people look at my profession, like it strips something human away from me. Like it turns me into an object instead of a person. I've grown used to it, or at least I've told myself I have. The other day I read a comment online. Someone said most women wouldn't date a man who's been with an escort. And suddenly it hit me, not because it was new but because it reminded me how easily people talk about us like we're disposable. Like we leave some kind of stain just by existing. I've even wondered what would happen if I invited the cruelty. If I posted and asked people to roast me just for being an escort, just to see if I'm really as desensitized as I pretend to be. What people don't see is that my work is rarely just about sex. I've sat across from men who are drowning in loneliness, anxiety, depression, and emptiness. I've listened, really listened, when no one else has. Sometimes it feels less like sex work and more like emotional care. Like therapy that society refuses to name. I've helped men talk through their marriages. I've encouraged honesty. I've rooted for them to stop needing me. And still, when people talk about hookers, they talk about addicts, broken women, daddy issues, moral decay. They don't talk about listening, or patience, or emotional labor. They don't talk about holding space for someone else's pain. That dismissal hurts more than I admit. This work has also changed me. I used to be jealous, possessive, afraid of losing people. When I loved someone, I poured everything into them because I was terrified of being replaced. Eventually, I chose to be alone instead, because I needed to fix myself before clinging to someone else. Now, I see relationships differently. They look fragile, like time bombs. People fall in love, settle in, grow bored, resentful, distant. I see heartache everywhere I look. And men. I know it's unfair, but I've become jaded. I've met too many who lie instead of communicate, who sneak instead of confront. Even when I benefit from that dishonesty, I still wish they wouldn't do it. I still want them to choose truth. Sometimes I wonder if this job has damaged my ability to believe in love. What no one tells you is how emotionally draining this can be. How some clients leave behind heaviness, darkness, a kind of emotional residue that stays with you long after they're gone. And there are days when I have no one to talk to about it. No safe place to put those feelings. No space where I'm not expected to either justify my work or be ashamed of it. So I vent, contradict myself. I hold multiple truths at once. I enjoy my work. Fulfills me. Helps people. And it hurts sometimes too. All of those things can exist together. I don't need everyone to approve of what I do. I just wish they'd remember I'm human while I'm doing it.